reaction video. In this video, I'm going to be ranking every live event in Fortnite. In Fortnite history. And really, I'm not going to be here with nobody. It's going to just be me and us as a whole, and everybody else as a whole. Well, it's as all of us as a whole. But before I go any further, do me a quick favor. Smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and subscribe, because it lets me know that you're enjoying the content, and the bell also lets you know that when I post or upload, when I start streaming, or when I upload a new video. There we go. Alright, and without further ado, let's hop right into it. Now, we're going to be counting, like, those little mini events that Fortnite has been having recently. So, but the first one we're going to go ahead and do is, this is going to be the, our first event. And this was the rocket event. And this event, it was pretty nostalgic because it was the first event that we ever got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was the first event that we ever got. It was very warming, but at the same time, it also showed us that Fortnite knew what they were doing with the game. And for that, simply that, I'm gonna put that as a great. It's not a golden live event because although it had a couple flaws, like the solo kill record was broken with 40 kills. And if you die, you have to spectate somebody from their point of view. So like, it would depend on how good the angle you would get. So just really for those reasons, that's why it's going at great and not goated. Got the Kevin the Cube one. This was good. It wasn't like a real big live event like how I would consider this as like a little small mini event because it wasn't as big as the rocket event, but it was like a live event. And it was like Kevin the Cube. We nicknamed the Cube and all that. So, and it was just a good event because again it showed us what Fortnite was capable of. There we go. Struggling to get these words out. Now, Storm King. This is gonna go at meh, okay? Because like it wasn't really long. It was like a minute in like 20 seconds, minute 25 seconds. So like if you're comparing that to the events we had, now we would just call that a mini event, and it wasn't really all that good. You covered the whole map in ice and snow, and it was okay. Like not really. Nobody really like cared about it that much. So like yeah. Then we had the marshmallow event. This was our first concert, so it let us know that Fortnite was in the music industry, so that they did know about music and they knew how to convert that music into the actual game. And it was actually a pretty good event because personally, it was our first concert. It was at Pleasant Park, one of the best POIs back in the day. And again, it was just overall good. It was just a vibe, and yeah, I feel like it did good. It does deserve to go to great. And it was with Marshmallow, which is actually a W skin. Should cop it. Moving on, we have the vaulting event. I feel like this will go at good because it's like, well, it would shows the guns that we would get vaulted, but it does go a good mainly because it destroyed. I think in this event it destroyed Tilted and Retail Row. I think those are the POIs. And then it did let us pick the guns, but everybody picked the drum gun, which led to chaos. Yeah, that was not a good decision. We must not do that again for that community. But yeah, that's why I feel like it good. Now we got the mech versus monster. This is going in golden because the build up of the mech, building it up, controlled by Paradigm. Then it was the build up of the monster. That was just a legendary. And then the fight itself, it was like beginning of the fight. Mech started rocking off some rockets. The monster used the whole laser beam that came out his mouth. Then the final little slow motion stab through the face was just legendary. Then the flaws to make it feel like it's really Fortnite and it's not like a whole movie. But like it is, but like It's just hard to put in words, and how far Fortnite went to do this is absolutely insane, and why I commend them for trying this. And that's exactly why it's going to go it. Then we have the black hole event. And I'm gonna include the black hole. This was on the news. People were breaking their consoles because they thought Fortnite was done. Like they did all they wanted to do for the they did really just did everything what they wanted to do for the game, and that they ended it. It was like done. Fortnite's over. We're gonna make a new game. Bye bye Fortnite. And everybody was sad. It was on the news. People were very frustrated. And then for about 2 days, like 2-3 days. But yeah, moving on to the Star Wars event. This is gonna go into like I did watch, and I didn't watch this for a reason. It's because like I started off. Well, I'm gonna put this in the bad. This isn't bad. Didn't watch because simply because like I watched it, but then I immediately. But like I didn't turn my game over. Like I just got on my phone for most of the thing because I don't really like Star Wars like that. I'm not like a Star Wars fan. So like if you were not a Star Wars fan, you really didn't care. Like the best part about it was like at the end they had the lightsabers and the going to the game. That was probably like the best part of it all. If you like Star Wars, it was still like a meh. If I like Star Wars, then I'll put it at meh. But like, yeah, I don't really like Star Wars. It's bad. It was just boring. Astronomical. Travis Scott. It's lit. Anyway, everybody loves this event. If I'm putting this above the mech event because it's Travis Scott. This is one of the best events ever. The songs that he played was enormously good. You got not Marshall. You had that guy with the I can't remember his name. You had Travis Scott and that other guy. Can't remember his name at the moment. But yeah, it was a good event. Took over. It was a live in-game event, so like if you missed it, then like I don't think it's good they're gonna do something like that again. But it was good, and it took place in one of the best, if arguably the best season in Fortnite history. So yeah, it was a banger event. Moving on to the Minus event, I feel like this is going in great above the Big Bang Black Hole event. Mainly because it was tied to the storyline. This took us to Agent Jones' office that tied to us to the storyline. They created a big massive flood that took over the whole island, which ended up flooding the whole map for chapter 2 season 3. Yeah, again, it was just an overall banger live event. Now, next is War. I'm putting this in another goated event. This is behind the finals. I feel like it was the final show that was better than this one. Mainly because it was a pretty again, like many others would think, I'm pretty sure. It was pretty easy to kill Galactus. Like, people were Fortnite was building him up to be like, oh, big and bad. And like, I honestly thought that Galactus was gonna at least cause a little bit more chaos to the island, and like one of the heroes had got hit very hard and stuff like that. But like, yeah, it wasn't like what I feel like. It wasn't what I expected. Although the event was still good, I just feel like he was like majorly nerfed. It wasn't. I just feel like it wasn't a good event. It was a good event, but like it wasn't like it wasn't like an event that I expected it to be. Although it was a good one, I still believe it. I feel like it does go in goated. Actually, no, I'm gonna keep it in goated. Now, the foundation of it. This one was the chapter 2 season 5 of it. It was okay. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna put it at okay because like as soon as you logged into the first solo event, as soon as you logged into the game, you will immediately go into the event. And it was a pretty good event, especially if you like the storyline. I feel like they should do more events like this. Because if say I had to miss an event because I had to do something for family purposes, and I had to miss the whole event, I had to watch it instead of physically experiencing it myself. which is unfortunately that I couldn't be about that, and that's gonna be sad for me and other players or people that weren't able to witness it full on by themselves. Now, moving on, we have the Ariana Grande Rift Tour. I think this is going meh too, cause like I don't really like Ariana Grande. It's like I don't feel like I don't feel like she's one of those, like, she is one of those big little singers, girl singers out there, but like there's split out of all the ones they could have did. I would prefer a whole bunch of other ones other than her. It was nostalgic for the storyline, but yeah, it was. That was our third concert, and concerts were starting to become not very common, but like, I mean, the concerts were starting to get overwhelmed by. It was less concerts than how do I put this? Actual live events, and those live events were starting to be better than the concerts. Being the best concert, in my personal opinion, being astronomical. And yeah, that's why I feel like it goes in man. Okay, if you don't really like Ariana Grande, then you probably wouldn't like the event as much as you would if you like the actual singer or rapper. So yeah, for that reason, that's why it's going in man / okay. Now we have Operation Skyfire. This is going into great simply because this was the actual. I'm putting this again above the actual. I'm putting this above the minus of it. Mainly because, like, the betrayal, it had everything a movie should have, but like in a short time. It's like a summary of an actual movie. Like, we're fighting Dr. Sloan, we team up Dr. Sloan to fight the aliens, we destroy the mothership, she betrays us, we end up making Blevin, the blue cube, and then we blow up the mothership, we fall down. The map, the graphics and visuals were insane, especially seeing the mothership explode, and you got a little small glimpse of the island. Although we all thought that the mothership was gonna crash all the way down to the island. It was gonna destroy the whole island. We got baited, but I mean, it was still a lot of actual great live event. Now the end, I feel like this is another golden event. Simply because the storyline was perfect. This, like, everything in the live event that you will want in an actual live event was perfect. I mean, actually, I'm putting this at the top of great note because they teased the last bit. They did tease the last bit of the island being flipped, and that was one of the worst mistakes Fortnite ever did. Because if they did it, I honestly feel like this would be close to being as good as the astronomical event, almost better than the final showdown event, in my personal opinion. Also, we got the collision event. This is going at the top. This is going behind. This is going behind the end of it. Mainly because it was like Fortnite tried to they tried to bring back the mech, but instead of going against a monster, we all thought they were gonna bring a monster again 2.0. But the IO was gonna bring a monster 2.0. Was gonna be a whole nother showdown. But instead it was the IO's whole army versus the mech. We almost got beat, but Peely came in clutch. And we used that little slurp juice cannon. I mean, not cannon. Slurp juice truck thing, and it healed us up. And then we started putting BTA to the IO. Now we're going on to the fracture event. That is the worst event Fortnite ever did. We went to a cutscene of the Herald. We were getting one-shotted by about like 10 RPGs, where this big and bad villain that was supposedly able to beat the whole 7 in just about like 2-3 seconds was just like, okay, she was all big and bad, but like we really barely even did anything to her. But like, yeah. And then after that, we did about quest for a whole 30 to 45 minutes. And then the end cutscene was still mid. So, like, it was just not a good idea. At Fortnite, please do not try to do this again. Now we're going with the Big Bang event. This was another bad, no mid. Let's go say mid event because the part of the event that really carried it was like the Eminem thing, and that still wasn't all that. People were thought it was gonna be more like Travis Scott, which it kind of was, but like I feel like it wasn't like how I expected it or how other players expected it. Also, what was it? What part am I looking at? Also, it was really like an advertisement for all the new modes like Lego, Rocket Racing, and Festival. If you didn't really care, if you don't really care about those game modes, then I guess you could put the event at bad because the Eminem part was probably like the basically like the only thing in the event that was an advertisement. And yeah, it was like collabs, and just like it wasn't like all that. Now the Pandora mini. Now we got to the a couple mini events. The Pandora's you got Pandora's box opening. This was actually a good little mini event because it tied to the storyline a lot, and which led us basically all the way to the second mini event, which is the Zeus. This is gonna go behind that event. It's gonna go good too. Because for a mini event, it actually took control of the whole island and led us into the second season. Now, this is gonna be one of the best mini events that we ever got. Was the Megalodons get like whole plane get destroyed by Doctor Doom? Although I am getting tired of seeing Doctor Doom in almost every Marvel season that we get as either the second main antagonist or the first or the main antagonist. I'm getting tired of seeing that. If you don't know what antagonist is, it's like the main villain or the villain is the villain in the story. And protagonist means the hero in the story. Oh, well, the main protagonist, well, the main hero in the story. And this is gonna go. I'm putting all these mini events together mainly because it's like they were good to see, but like at the same time they weren't like controversial to like. They're basically like storyline, in-game storyline events that Fortnite could um use a lot because since they're making to like almost we only get one actual big live event every once a year, which is unfortunately devastating. But like, I mean, it's the best way you get what you get. You don't pitch a fit, so like, yeah. Anyway, we're going on to moving on to the Doctor Doom lot event. This is another mini event. I feel like this is butt. It's gonna go meh. Actually, I'm putting this in bad because Doctor Doom was proved. The cutscenes were good actually, but Doctor Doom was proved to be a little big and bad. Again, another little big and bad. Like it's like it's like the hero fraction of it. It was proved to be this big and bad god and villain that the Fortnite was building up was but the thing about it is that he got destroyed so easily. Like after like dealing like a million damage, we killed him, and like it wasn't that hard to kill him, and it was just too. I felt like it was too easy for him to be defeated. The cutscenes could have been better. Then Fortnite the whole time Fortnite was teasing that Jonesy was gonna get killed after all but he didn't, and like I just felt like it needed more to the whole thing in order for it to be a good event. Alright, now we got the remix live event. This was gonna go man because like it wasn't not what I or anybody else originally expected. We're gonna it was like we all expected to be like Travis Scott event, but we did not get that. They live stream, although it was. I'm pretty sure it was tough for them to live stream it to like over 5, 10, over like 10 million people. But still, though, I feel like they should have communicated a little bit more and not hyped it up as like it was gonna be Travis Scott event. Now the remix, the finality remix event. This is gonna go in good. Actually, no, I'm putting this in great because you got Juice WRLD. This is going actually no, this is going above the end of it. This is gonna go because Juice WRLD, a rapper, a talented rapper who died way too early. Or R.I.P. Juice WRLD. Please Rest in peace. R.I.P. Juice WRLD in the chat. And a whole bunch of the Snoop Dogg part was good. I feel like Ice Spice part could have been the best if they actually put in Travis Scott. Actually, the whole character, like how they did in Astronomical with the Big Ice Spice, that would have been a real, that would have been a real changer. It did break the record of having the most players in a live event, just being the Galactus one by like 2 million players. And then you had Snoop Dogg, that was good. Eminem, in my opinion, was the best one. And yeah, that's really it for the tier ranking list. Alright, that's it for the tier ranking list. If you enjoyed, smash that like button, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I post a brand new video. Subscribe, no pressure. And yeah, comment down below RIP Juice WRLD, and comment down below if you agree with this tier ranking video. If you agree with the tier list and what would you change about it. I'm Amari, and I'll see you. I'm AD, and I'll see y'all in the